Good morning, students. Grace College of Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering Department. Our lab code is 8383, Object Oriented Programming Labs. So I am Mercy Grace, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering. We have 11 experiment. First one is e-bill calculation. So aim is to develop Java application to generate electricity bill. We are having some procedures. First we will go to calculate the electricity bill for domestic, like for our home purpose. Next we will go to calculate the electricity bill for some commercial or some organization, like our Grace College of Engineering, like that. Or some commercial or organization means like RMKV, Chennai Silks, big organizations. This is our program. Our Java application program should be written in any notepad or Wattpad. Okay, so I already written our Java application program in notepad and I have saved all the files in users folder, Dell folder. Here within the document folder I am having all our lab exercises. Okay, so I already type and save. So e-bill calculations.java, e-bill.java. This is our first experiment. Import means we are importing all the Java packages and classes to our application program. So java.util is the package. Dot asterisk represent the all classes which are present inside the java.util packages. These packages and classes or objects are imported into our application program to develop the e-bill calculation. So class, this is the class name e-bill. This is the syntax for defining the class. e-bill is the class name. We should save our Java application program in the name of class name. Okay, so e-bill.java have to save. To save this application program, file, click on the file, then click on the save button. So the page will be open. Oh, I already saved, so it is not open. Save as. I already saved this program, so this page not open. So save as. In the document folder, the class name and file name should be same. So here in our application program, class name is e-bill. So e-bill.java. We have to save the Java application program like this only. We should give the extension .java. See .txt. After .txt means this extension will support for the text document. And .mp4 means this extension will be supported to the videos. .mp3 means this extension is supported for the MP3 media players, audio players, like that. If we put the .java extension means this is supported for the Java application program. So we have to change this extension in the bottom button. In the bottom tab we are having text document .txt. So we have to change that .txt extension to all files. Okay, so we have to change to all files, then only it will support to the .java. Next we have to save. So I already saved, that's why it is giving command like this. Do you want to replace it? So I giving no option. Okay, so I already saved, so I am just escaping this step. Within the class we are having the static main method. From this main method only our Java application program will be start. Okay, public is the access specifier, static is the keyword. It is without any object initialization, this method will be initiated automatically. For that purpose we are using the keyword static. Void is function type. This will not return any value. Main is the method name. This method having the arguments, string arguments. By using this string arguments array, we will get the input from the command line. We are creating the objects. Customer data object. OB is the object name. By using the new keyword, we are allocating the memory for the object. the customer data is the constructor. Okay, so object dot get data, object dot calculation, object dot display. These are all the methods we are declaring here. Class customer data. Another one class we are having, class name is customer data. In this customer data we are getting the inputs, okay, by using the scanner class. Scanner is the class. By using the scanner class we are getting the new inputs. By using the system.in we are getting the input to the object ins. So in the double data type we are getting the variables, these variables, current, previous, table, units. Okay, next our function is void get data. Void is the method type, get data is the method. This is the method definition. Here we don't put any semicolon. Here we put semicolon. So this is method declaration. Here we don't put semicolon. So this is known as method definition. In this definition we will go to define what this get data will do. Okay, get data is the method used to get all the data. KLC, right? KLC is the method. It is used to calculate the e-bill. Okay, so if units is less than or equal to, this is the calculation. If units current reading is less than or equal to 100 means electricity bill is equal to 1 asterisk units. How much units read? That units multiplied by 1. Okay, this is the calculation for the domestic. So that's why you are representing capital D. This is the calculations for domestic. Else if units is greater than 100 and units is less than or equal to 200 means the T bill is equal to 2.50 multiplied by units. Okay. Else if units is greater than 200, double ampersand units is less than or equal to 500 means the electricity bill is equal to 4 multiplied by units. Otherwise electricity bill is equal to 6 asterisk units. Okay. Else part contain the formula or calculations for the commercial. Okay, so for commercial, else if it is D means it will calculate the calculation for the domestic, otherwise it will calculate the calculation for the commercial. So for the commercial the formulas has changed. Units, if units is less than or equal to 100 means T bill is equal to 2 asterisk units, 2 multiplied by units. Else if units is greater than 100 and also double ampersand. Double ampersand means both conditions should be satisfied. Units is less than or equal to 200. Both conditions satisfied means electricity bill is equal to 4.50 multiplied by units. Okay. Otherwise if units is greater than 200 and also double ampersand, units less than or equal to 500. Both conditions are satisfied means electricity bill is equal to 6 multiplied by units. Otherwise electricity bill is equal to 7 multiplied by units. This is the formula. So void display, this is the another method definition. Within the function definition we are defining to display all the output. Okay, so whatever we are giving in within the double quotation, that statement will be displayed on our output screen. Plus is the just conjunction operator. For conjunction purpose we are using the plus operator. Bn is the variable, it contains the bill number. Okay, bill number. By using system.out.println statement. System.out.println statement is used to print the output on the output screen. See here system is the class, out is the object, println is the method. So dot operator, by using the dot operator only we are accessing the classes, objects and methods. Okay. Okay, next we are these all the lines are telling the display output. If type of connection is domestic means system.out.println type of connection is equal to domestic. Okay, if conditions type dot equals D means the type of connection is domestic, otherwise it is commercial. Okay, we will move to the running process. This is our Java application program. Next, for running purpose we are going to the command prompt. In the search box I am typing cmd command prompt. So here our command prompt application is there. So I am clicking on the command prompt. Here you have to set the path. Okay, set path keyword, using the set path keyword, we will go to set the path of the Java software program. While I am installing the Java application program, it is stored in the particular path. Okay, so in the C directory, program files x86, I'm having the Java application program, Java software. I am installing the Java JDK 1.8.0 software. So till bin we have to select and copy by pressing the control button plus C button in the keyboard. On the keyboard I am copying this path and just pasting this path in the command prompt by using the control plus V button on the keyboard. Okay, so now we are setting the path of the Java software installed in this PC. Next we have to move to our Java application program. In this PC, our Java application program is stayed in the C directories and in the users folder. Next in the users folder, Dell folder. Next in the document folder, I'm having all the 11th experiments. So this path we have to select in the command prompt. Already it is showing the path C directory and users and Dell. So we have to move to one more path. One more path is we have to move to documents. So for that I am giving the syntax as CD. CD means command directory space documents. So this syntax is used to move the Dell folder to the document folder. So now we are moving from Dell to document folder. Here our Java application program ebuild. Our application program is ebuild.java is there. So next we are going to compile our application program by using the syntax java c space filename.java. Here our file name is ebuild.java. So if any error is available in our program means it will display in this step. So now in our lab exercise, no error free. So it is not telling any errors. Next I will move on to the running procedure. Running syntax is java space file name. Java space file name. This is the syntax for the running our Java application program. So I am pressing enter button. So it will ask enter consumer number. So I am giving some number. Enter type of connection. D for domestic, C for commercial. We should keep in your mind Java is the case sensitive language. Whatever the things or variables or objects or classes present in our application programs are capital letter means we have to follow that same capital letters in the whole exercise, whole application program. Okay, so here in our application program I used for the domestic capital letter. D is the capital letter I am using in our application program. For D I am using the capital letter. So Java is the capital case sensitive language, so you have to use the capital letter same in our running process also. Okay, we should not give the small letter D. If we give the small letter D means it will show the error, because in our application program we are mentioning it as a capital T. So Java is the case sensitive language. Whatever the things we are giving in a capital letter should be maintained as a capital letter. Whatever we are giving in the application program as small case letters means we have to maintain the small letters in the current steps in the continuous process. Okay. So we have to mention here D, capital D. So consumer name is I am just giving Mercy. Enter previous month reading. So no previous month reading. Enter current month reading. I am giving 100. Okay. So consumer number 14, consumer name Mercy, connection it is calculating and giving all the output. Total units 100. So total bill is 100. Again I am compiling and running our application program for the commercial. Okay. For that in the on the keyboard we are having the top arrow and bottom arrow. By using the top arrow we can easily get the syntax for the running. Okay. Again if we press the top arrow it will move to the compile step, compilation syntax. Okay, so by moving the top arrow and down arrow we can change this command whatever we are giving in the command prompt. So now I am selecting the running syntax. For running process, syntax is Java space ebuild. So again we are running our application program. In the here consumer number I am giving some 12. Enter type of connection. Here I am choosing the capital C for commercial. Okay, so consumer name means Grace College of Engineering. So previous month reading 0 or anything we can give. Previous month reading. The current month reading may be 100 means it will give the output as 200, because in the calculations we mentioned 2 asterisks 2 multiplied by the units. Okay, so this is our first lab exercise output. Thank you students.